Hey everyone, this is going to be my first review on YouTube. This is the review of my M17X R3. I just got 2 weeks ago, and this is the one that they shipped after the problem with the Intel chipset. So this is the new one, and just let us go on and see what is with this. And as you can see, we have the Alienware logo. Let me just rotate the laptop. Okay, as you can see now, we have the Alienware logo here. We'll start with the sides first. Now on your left hand side, we have two audio jacks, we have one speaker jack, we have SPDIF, two USB 3, one HDMI out jack, VGA cable, and we also have a LAN port. Now if we can just move in to the front side, here as you can see, we have the two front burns here. They're really good, they look really awesome. And let us go to the other side. I have a Blu Ray Drive here. Then I also have the card reader. We have two USB 2 jacks, one USB 2 combined with eSATA, and we also have a new HDMI IN jack. At the back, if we see, we only have one port, that is for the charger. Now let us go on the backdrop. Here, as you can see, we have two vents. One is for the graphics card and one is for the Intel quad core, which also has the built-in HD 3000 graphics processor in it. We can also get a personalized nameplate here. You can see Intel iCore 7 second generation, and we also have a battery indicator. Okay, now let us go ahead and open up the beast. In the very first opinion, I would say that this machine is a very heavy one. As you can see, it is really heavy. It is very difficult for me to actually lift it. It is pretty heavy. Now I have opened the system information panel, and you can see that I have the quad core 2nd generation 2720. This is pretty decent processor, pretty awesome. I would say we have 8 gigs of RAM, which is expandable up to 16, so I have 2 gigs into 4. So that is Alienware, as you can see. And now we'll go to the experience window here inside and see what is the rating. As you can see, my last one is 5.9, that is for the hard disk. I didn't install a SSD, so it is 5.9. If I would have installed the SSD, it would have gone somewhere around 7.9, 7.5, something like that. But the others, as you can see, it is 7.5, 7.6 all. So I have the graphics processor, that is AMD 6970HD. That is the best graphics processor available as of now from AMD, and it is pretty decent. I would say it is pretty good, pretty awesome, and it is very well, and it can support almost everything. So now let's go and reduce it, and then open hardware info. to see what is the config. Okay, as you can see, we have the 2720QM with Sandy Bridge. This looks really awesome. All the cores are running. We have two hard disks connected, one SATA to the Blu Ray Drive. We have two graphics unit. One is the Intel Graphics HD 3000, that is for the low power graphics option that is inbuilt in the processor, and the second one is the actual one that we have, that is AMD Radeon HD 6970M. Now this has 2 gigs of memory in it, and it is a mammoth, I would say. As you can see, the GPU and the memory clocks are really low now because it is not running anything, so they are pretty much adaptive. As you can see, it has 2 GBs of stuff in it. Okay, now we can also see that we have here the memory components. We have 4 memory sticks here, and now if we go in and see our so this is pretty much it, and now we will go in and run the Unigine Heaven benchmark 2.5. we have full HD, and we'll just go and start running it. The system is pretty cool, pretty decent. There is no heat at the palm rests. The vents, although, do get very hot if you play gaming a lot, but otherwise it is super cool, super good. And if I can just show you the Heaven benchmark now, it just got started. I will give in the benchmarks. And you can see around 17.1. Let's see how it runs. It runs actually pretty good. See this looks really awesome. If I can show you, the FPS is around 30, looking good, looking decent, pretty awesome, pretty good. See the smoke, really lively. Particle acceleration is wonderful. As you can see now, it is maintaining somewhere around 30. Looks pretty good now. This is the last test, and we'll be able to see the results very soon. As you can see, it looks really good, really awesome. Now I think it will show the results. As you can see, FPS is 21.5, that is average, and it also gives the specs. Radeon HD 6970M, super good, super awesome. And we have the second generation Core i7. That will be good. That is really awesome. Now if I can just show you the power cord for this, the power bank. If you can see, this is a pretty big, pretty heavy one. This is rated at 240 watts, so it is pretty high, pretty big. Now this can eventually play Black Ops. I played Black Ops at 1152. I have another big screen and it can play it without any hesitation, so it is pretty good, pretty fast I would say, and it is pretty awesome. One of the biggest thing is, if you can see here, I have configurable switchable graphics. Here I have two options: high powered GPU, power saving GPU. As of now it is utilizing the high powered GPU. Now I'll just switch on this and now it will move on to a different one, and soon it will show power saving GPU. See, now it's a power saving GPU. So now here, if I go here and click to see what is there, I can see the Intel GPU. This GPU is the one which is built in on the system. Okay, so now I'll go ahead and change to high performance GPU. Now it is the high performance GPU changed to high performance. Soon it will show it. So this is a pretty cool feature. Now there is the high performance GPU. I'll go to graphics properties, and here, as you can see, I have the high performance GPU catalyst control center. I have all these things. As you can see, power play. Here I can configure it, maximum battery life and all this, but the best part of it is the switchable graphics. I can switch to power saving GPU when I am on battery, and this guy here gives on battery and in power saving GPU, and with these lights off it gives around 3.5 hours to 4 hours of battery life. That is pretty decent if I just browse net browsing, and it is really good, really awesome. As you can see, if I can just show you here, I can configure these lights just a click away. I'll just go here, change it, quick change. I go to red, and soon you'll see everything is changed. See this? It looks really good. See the front burns, they're really awesome. The sound quality is really good. This is powered by Kilpish, and it is really awesome. So this is how it looks. It plays all the games, everything at very high frame rates, very smooth. GTA 4, then Mafia 2, all of these, they are just wonderful. They just play awesome things here. Now that'll be all. We also have a webcam here. I don't know whether you can see, we have the webcam here, and that's all. That is pretty much it. So this is for my new laptop M17X R3.